And we're back. And we just kind of paused on the sudden introduction of a horrible ghost demon thing into the life of Belle.
Yeah, a lot is happening right now.
Yeah, it's a big time.
Because also, having sat and reflected on it, I am going to spend 1 coin out of the crew stash and bump that roll up so I fill my clock.
Yeah. That'll make you feel good about being about to take a trauma.
Exactly, right? Look, I did it, everyone.
Yay.
It's like you meet this ancient horror and now you know everything it knows about the map of the land.
Yeah. Or like maybe this library is somehow like really crucial. There's a lot of interesting possibilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I feel like Ash before we talk about this whole demon thing, because that's going to be a whole thing. I can just tell.
Yeah.
Do you want to resolve what the map the city's ghost thing is going to look like? In terms of what what the fuck does that mean mechanically? Because here's the thing. I can one of the whisper items is a ghost key. So I can always just spend an item and go into the ghost thing and do the long version of that. That's just a thing that all whispers can do whenever they want. I feel like there is a case for, and it is interesting to me. Is it the lurk? One of the special abilities that's the one where it's you can go all weird and incorporeal like a ghost for a brief moment in time. You know, I'm gonna find this. How do you find things in this book, John? Yeah, Ghost Veil. You may shift partially into the ghost field, becoming shadowy and insubstantial for a few moments. And so, that being the mechanical representation of being able to just step to some extent between real Duskville and ghost Duskville, quote unquote.
I think it's now a fine ghost key.
Ooh, I'm fucking down. Solid. I'll take it. How do I'm just gonna edit that. It's a fine.
I think that makes it a fine ghost key because it's
fine.
Key and map, right? It's
fine ghost key.
Yeah.
And map.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So that'll give you that'll affect
that'll make me better at being a spook.
Exactly. Yep.
My ultimate goal in life.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now,
so there's this spooky demon.
Yeah.
The
one that's made mostly out of ribs, but also seems to have had intestines for brains, which are now falling out because it doesn't have a jaw. What do you want to do about that? Because I have a feeling that it's gonna lunge forward and try and rip your soul out through your face.
Yeah, I gesture for Holtz to get behind me. Number one. And I'm for a moment we get a shot of me just looking at it in that way that Belle now looks at things, where Belle is am I just seeing a ghost, or is this what's going am I just seeing a thing? Is this just an echo of Ghost Duskville? It's a bit hard. And then they're oh wait, no, okay, no, this is actually real. And they just put their hands up and they're hold up now. There is no need for unpleasant fighting. I would hate to have to hurt you, and I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement.
That sounds like a sway.
That sounds legit.
I mean, it's your choice, but
yeah, I think I'm swaying. And I get potency.
You do.
I always have potency when I communicate with the supernatural.
So that makes this.
I have a ghost. Because I have a ghost voice, and so I think
So that makes this desperate great.
Yeah, and so yeah, I think there's this weird crackly slightly electroplasm echo behind Belle's words.
Yep.
And they hang in the air a little bit the way that a big heavy bell does. Yeah, cool. And I'm going to I can't push myself because that feels disingenuous because I'm gonna trauma out like
Yeah, you can't.
in a moment anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do that. I think that's dumb.
Surely there's a devil's bargain.
Yeah,
there.
does anyone have a good devil's bargain for me?
Whoa. Hmm. I mean, like if you are willing to, like, if you're willing, here's the devil's bargain. Make a bargain with this devil, right? Like you're going to owe it for not killing you.
That's not how friendship works. I don't like that devil's bargain.
Okay, all right. If anyone else has one, but yeah.
Can it be that the demon does the same thing that the blue goat did? Falls in love. And now you have a weird tentacle-jawed demon in love with you.
I mean, I think in love is a bit like, but like the idea of it being like, yes, this is the person who will lead my new cult.
Yeah, like not
becoming,
necessarily
like,
in love with
fixated
you
in
as
that
a
way.
person, but just slightly obsessed with you.
Yeah, I like that could be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do that as like this will be an ongoing haunting.
a demonic fixation.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm down to have a demon get fixated on me. That sounds
Is it
cool.
friendship? Is it a little bit more than friendship? Are we scared?
Yeah, look, all relationships.
You're dooming us all.
All right, desperate and great. Oh, actually, question, Ash. Can I trade effect for position here?
Blah.
By pulling out my Demon Bane charm and go down to risky standard.
Yes.
Because actually, fuck it. Nope. Nah, I'm just gonna do it. I don't fucking. It's fine.
I'm sure it won't kill you.
It's gonna be fine. How many bonus die? I get 1 bonus die. It's fine. I had 5. I did it.
You do the thing. Look. Desperate complications. Let's have a look here.
Mm-hmm. Serious harm, severe complication.
Oh, it's serious harm. You have to like touch it.
Ooh,
right? And you're
you
gonna
have to
get
shake
like
its hand?
you're gonna have to like I think it's gonna try and just like embrace you.
Oh yeah, I think and I like
And-
totally I do the thing I did with Holtz where like I press our foreheads together.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's real bad.
And you take like I think that's level 3 harm that's coming at you.
That sounds reasonable.
And yeah, and it thinks that means more than it does. It's from the devil's bargain.
That means more where the demon comes from.
Yeah.
I would like to resist that.
You'd like to resist it down to 2?
Yeah, down to 2,
Mhm.
or maybe more, like depending on
Yeah.
on
How are you resisting it?
Because here's what I think lets me resist it. The ritual that we all did together as a crew.
You can't be possessed.
Yeah, like we're all like
Yeah.
kind of like ghost and demon like resistant in that.
That
way.
sounds like resisting with insight, right? Like
Yeah,
being
no,
prepared.
totally. And
Yeah.
I would like now to describe because I feel like I know how we did that. I have like a headcanon for how we got that, what that ritual looked like.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Others feel free to like cut in. But
Sure.
Yeah. I think I took everyone down to the bottom of the abandoned mine in Char Hollow
Mm-hmm.
to that beach,
Mm.
and we all like drank from the void sea together.
Right.
But I have chased it with alcohol.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. I think we
And
all
I'm
chased it.
very in.
I think we all chased it with alcohol, but like we filled ourselves up with like weird, spooky, like supra ghost like energy,
Mm-hmm.
such that like mundane ghosts just like drown in us unless we like are willing to let them stay afloat.
Yeah, right.
Nice. And I like to
Cool.
think that it's like we all made a pact for a better life.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna roll insight. We'll see what happens.
Nicely done! Oh my gosh! You don't trauma out.
Yep. So I hug this ghost, and I take level 2 harm electroplasm burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solana, I would very much appreciate it if I could get that extra downtime action.
Yeah, very happy for you to take the bonus.
Yeah, because
And I still have another one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Yep, not a worry.
Yeah, and so yeah, I hug the demon, and I'm like, see, 'tis all right. I know these days, spirit wardens everywhere, great emperor, very hostile times, but ghost, demon, person, not that different. All of us are just ghost stuff in shell.
It makes
What
it
is your
sound
name?
like ice being poured into a bucket, which you understand to mean that it's very confused ever since it came in here through the fence, and it's been very lost and very like, what's going on? It just followed. It followed the man in the crop top, and then it saw you, and you seemed to have a thing with ghosts, and yeah.
What is your name?
Let me find ghost name. This one, and then this one is slow to load. Can you roll me a d10?
This is Slowed, a demon.
This person's name was once Landon. They were once long ago. I think you know that once long ago they made like helmets made out of metal.
Landon, I will be honest with you. People around here, they are not liking devils like you. Is dangerous inside lightning fence. So we will have to get you out where you can be safe. But will take time. For now, you go back through door to Ghost City. Is slightly safer there.
It's very hungry.
What does it eat? Because
I mean, ghosts, and
is it a ghost or a demon? Because demons eat weirder shit.
This is a ghost. It is a ghost that over thousands of years has kind of like become something less human-like.
I mean, that's fine. We're in Charter Hall. Like, fuck it. I just, like... There is undoubtedly, like, a shitty student bar near here.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Charter Hall. And I find whichever shitty student bar, like, a rich kid is slumming it in.
And feed him to your ghost friend? Yeah, cool. Sounds good. All right.
Cool. Eat the rich.
Yeah, sounds good. Or that's
Holy shit.
All right. Well, Alana, did you have another action you wanted to do?
I do, but I don't really know where this fits. Like, I have things I want to do, but I don't know any of them fit in terms of like actual downtime actions.
I mean, we can talk about it.
Yeah, cool. So
Tell us what you're up to.
What I would like to do is I would like to further explore this new relationship that I now have apparently with the blue coat named, what was his name?
Stev.
Stev. Cool. Because I have no shame and I have no feelings for Stev, but you know, we're gonna make sure that this is a secure bond.
You want to try and upgrade him to a contact?
Yeah. Is this a long-term project to put him as like an up arrow?
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's a long-term project you're working on.
Marvelous.
How are you courting Stev's attentions?
Eight tick?
Yeah, 8 ticks seems reasonable.
Cool.
A fine bottle of whiskey.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So I think I will try to find him in the bar that he usually lurks in and tell him that I have better whiskey than what they serve there, and ask if he wants to go outside and have a drink with me. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, so there's definitely a thing of like, of him being like he's hanging out in like the corner because like he's not part of like the main popular group of like blue coats who, you know, kick down doors and drive wagons that have novelty horns. Yeah.
So yeah, I basically just want him to feel like he is special, I guess, and be like, I have, you know, better whiskey than they serve here. Do you want to go outside and, you know, have a look at the sliver of color that you get on the horizon when the day changes to night and drink this whiskey with me?
Yeah.
So you're using sway to lie to him, right?
No.
Consort.
Yeah, I was thinking a consort action.
Yeah, I think that works for me. Yeah, it's risky saying because it's a long-term project.
Cool.
There's not a risk here of things going wrong, just how long it takes.
Yes, that's it. I'd like to push myself as well.
Yeah,
for
get an extra
a bonus
dice.
damage.
Yeah, two stress.
Too easy. 6.
Nicely done. So that's 3
Thank
ticks
you.
on your 8 clock.
Beautiful.
All right. That's definitely taking advantage, like taking the situation into your own hands. The situation is what Step calls his. Sorry. Cool, excellent. That is a good job.
Yeah, and I'd like to give my last bonus action to whatever situation is going to happen to cause some recovery for Belle.
Yeah, what's that look like, team?
I am gonna hang out with my cool friend Eddie, who's a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
In action
like,
only, not in name.
Yeah, and like, does this... Like, there's a version of this scene that definitely happens in, like, the back room at the shop. Because, like,
yeah, 100%.
I like to think that your grandma, like, your grandma thinks Belle's pretty good. But, like, I think
that remains to be seen.
But I think there's also a version of this where, like, we can't go there because your grandma's mad at you, and we have to do it, like, you know, in whatever, like, shitty, like, crappy room that, like, Belle has instead.
I just want you to do it at the lair so I can watch and laugh.
That was what I was thinking. Like, yeah.
All right, yep, cool. So it's at the lair.
Yep.
And I make some tea.
So, like, I like this because we have Nightfall is like at the lair, right? And there's a note there that she's looking at that is like from the Dimmer sisters, you know. Thank you so much for the gift. It was really appreciated.
Also, why is there just a vaguely terrible smell?
Yeah. Yeah, so and then like you two like rock up ready to like do the medicine, and like what are you looking like as far as like
Yeah, I pull my like sweater, like my big knitwear sweater off. And there's just like Licton figure like burns radiating out from like handprint, like frostbite handprints. Just like, you know, 3 or 4 of them just like on my chest where this spirit touched me. And then also just like generally I'm like paler than perhaps I ought to be, and there's a little bit of like a rattle in my like breath as I cough. Yeah.
You look well, Belle.
Yes. I am doing very well. Have you met my friend Holtz?
Friend?
Very good friend.
Good. I'm glad that you've been making friends. I have 2.
How do the mechanics work?
I don't know. I'm just waiting
We
for
have
V
lost-
to.
yeah.
We've lost V.
Fine, we'll just have small talk in the meantime. Did you see the lovely plastic roses that I've put out in our otherwise very bland and dusty lair?
Oh no.
I feel like they really liven the place up.
Mm.
I love that there's like they blow in the like wind as like the like the wind at the top of the tower just goes right. It's like yes, lovely.
I'm just imagining we have like no furniture, everything is dusty, dirty, and broken, and we have just some artificial roses. That's it.
Would you like some tea?
Welcome back, V.
Is this like ghost tea or like your standard
No.
kind of? Yeah, standard tea. I'll take standard tea.
Yeah, and I pull out some like kelp that I plucked from the little beach from under the void sea that I dried, and I like mush it up in my hands and I make tea.
Nice.
A scale of 1
Totally
to
not
10,
spooky
how
at all.
hallucinogenic is this tea?
I think you like dream the dreams of people who died in the cataclysm,
Oh Jesus.
That's terrifying.
but I don't think it's like hallucinogenic.
Yeah, cool. I'll drink it.
Just terrifying.
Yeah, just like, you know, you have
It's like the streets. It's fine.
apocalyptic revelatory nightmares.
Oh, terrifying.
Yeah.
That's how being a whisper goes. Yeah, so having looked it up, yeah, if a PC, yeah, your healer is the person who rolls for recovery. So that would be V,
Mhm,
rolling
mhm.
Tinker, and it's +1 because we're hanging out doing it together.
Mhm.
That's it. That's pretty much how it goes.
Okay, so risky standard plus one die.
Mhm.
Is that right? Okay. I imagine Adi's like snapping on the eel gloves as well.
Nicely done. So 6 is
Yes.
is 3 segments.
3 segments. Oh, I'm really tempted to spend another coin.
I mean,
Get some really good
No.
heals in.
It's you lose the progress on your clock if you get injured, right? So it's usually worth it.
Hmm?
yeah, if you get injured again, you'll lose a progress on your healing clock. So
Do you?
I think so.
So I've been told.
Whenever you suffer a new harm, clear. Oh no, you clear any ticks on your healing clock.
Yeah.
So if you get injured again before your healing clock is complete, it will be cleared.
Yeah, so it's one argument for using the coin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend the coin.
Yeah, page 155, Luke.
Yep. Yes, I found it. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna spend the coin, which
Yes, we
means that the clock fills and then
Yep.
spills over 1, and I clear lingering chill, and I downgrade electroplasm burns by 1 to like lightly singed.
See, Adi's learned to pay her grandma for the
Mm-hmm.
ingredients
Yep.
that she uses.
Yep.
Yep.
What ingredient do you use for like healing, like burns or freezing?
Different ones. There's like the slime from a specifically large snail.
I thought you were about to
Mm.
say eel.
Yeah.
That's really good.
No, and the other one is like a excretion from a beetle.
Cool, excellent. Glad we got beetle
Love it.
excretions. Awesome.
Beetle Excretions is my new band name.
Cool. Well, it seems like is that all of our downtime actions then?
Yep.
I think so.
Unless
means
like you can
I
always
take
spend
one.
more. So
Which means I take 1 stress
yes, because you didn't indulge your vice.
because I didn't indulge my
and-
vice, and I take in your trauma.
Yay!
Yay! And
These characters
I'm
are going to be around
going-
for a long time.
Look, I'm already working out my retirement plan. I
Third
think
trauma. Did you not just?
this is my second trauma.
This is second.
Okay,
So
I thought you
second.
just took one.
My second, it's fine. I'm only
You got
halfway.
4 of them things.
I mean, look, and then I can like get bound to a demon. I can get another one. It'll be fine. I got a
I
plan.
mean, that's a big time. Like, it takes a lot to get bound to a demon.
I know. I am gonna take. I don't even have to think about it. I'm gonna take reckless.
Mm-hmm.
I think Belle has demonstrated a profound lack of what a normal person would consider to
wreck.
be like fear responses.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belle just sees the world very differently in terms of what is dangerous and what isn't.
Yep, clearly.
Yep.
What doesn't kill you doesn't kill you.
What doesn't kill you is everything, because you just become a ghost.
All right. Well, given that we've finished downtime, what would you all like
Good job,
to do?
everyone.
And luckily, we're all here in the tower together, so...
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah. I think we should sell some stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Yes, we have opportunities.
Yeah, do you want me to see if there's any opportunities for you?
I mean, I have a thought
Yeah.
I think
for a job, which is that we smuggle this weird ghost I found out of the city past the lightning barrier.
why out of the city? Where are we smuggling it to?
Not the city.
Just wants to be outside the lightning barrier.
Yeah, where it doesn't have to worry about, like, spirit wardens and shit. That, or I have been...
We do have a contact who's a spirit trafficker.
I have been eyeing off on the, like, turf chart. I have been eyeing off this ancient gate. The, like,
on the far left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're allowed.
We're far. What? Isn't
You're
it
allowed
far
to.
away?
I'm not saying you're not allowed to. Safe passage in the Deathlands. When you leave the city through this gate, the spirits in the Deathland will not molest you unless directly provoked.
I have similarly been eyeing off things on the chart. I've been looking at the tavern and how much I want that extra consultant sway on site. Oh,
No, you're right. That would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, there is also a case that we should just, like, slow down a little and, like, work the turf document, you know, step by step as intended.
Yeah.
So we could just, like, get some turf.
Yeah. That's what I was
and then get a
thinking.
vice den. And then get a tavern. And then we'd get coin in downtime, which would be pretty dope.
yeah. The only downside to that is that is in the opposite direction to where you wanted to head, but those
That's
things
fine.
would be pretty wonderful.
That's fine. The ancient gate is so inconvenient to get to by a linear path that I'm kind of just resigned to, like, if we ever get the ancient gate, we're just going to be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
We just do an incredibly risky, stupid, dangerous, complex heist.
Yay!
Dumb ghost thing. Like,
You probably
Yeah.
want to do that when
okay.
when you've got a full contingent.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. I'm
Well,
kind of cool. I'm interested in the idea of getting new turf, like, say, near the night market area.
What
So
is this,
turf in what does turf mean for smugglers?
A smuggler. That's true.
I think it is just the same thing, but I'm looking it up now.
Well, places
Yeah.
to stash our goods, or is it
Yeah,
like a
like a
safe, like
warehouse.
a route that we secure, or
No,
yeah,
just
route that you
warehouses,
secure is
yeah.
probably a really good way of doing that.
yeah,
Which-
like-
That'd be awesome. Really handy.
Which, if that's between the Lost District and your thing, right? If you're trying to secure that as turf, then
Yeah, like a dock down on the river bank that then, like, is how we take our boat out, maybe?
yeah, because it
That'd be
sounds
right.
like that might be how you're also, like, it might be that that
cool.
might be connected to your friend as a
Yeah.
mission.
Mm.
Because, like, your friend getting to Belle getting to
Belle's
uh,
friend.
getting Belle's friend out of the city, like, doesn't have a direct mechanical implication, but it might be part of like, if you establish this turf, you can do it, right? So
That's cool.
Chat has said that it's new routes, safe houses, other smugglers bossed out of theirs.
excellent.
I
Right.
like the idea of a safe house, actually.
Yeah?
I think that's dope.
Yeah, that sounds cool. What
Like a ghost safe house.
a ghost safe house? Where do you want a ghost safe house to be?
Oh shit, Ash, can I pitch a thing?
Yes, you can pitch a thing.
Because I finished my clock. Can we secure a ghost safe house in the ghost version of Duskfall?
I think you can secure a safe house that is kind of like safe in both.
Oh, that's like adjacent. Yeah, like adjacent to somehow.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
works
like-
for me.
But yeah, like really, I think from memory, like what the book says is we're just like, hey, we want a turf, and then you just get to be like, here is a turf that is available.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you want to try and take it or not?
Okay,
And we're
then
like, no, that
you would
belongs
like
to
a
Let's
turf?
Go. It's dangerous.
You would like a turf. Let's
Let's talk turf.
talk turf. Where's my map of Duskfall? Because I want to know what this particularly counts as being on, because it's not entirely clear. There's my map.
You know what my favorite part is of today's session?
What's that?
Alana still doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, no, exactly. and doesn't need to.
No,
Nothing
it's not
happened.
so it's
We
fine.
all just enjoyed our Soldering Pig night.
Yep.
I heard the tiniest bit because I watched you get XP, and that's why I know you smell horrible. And other than that, I know nothing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we do smell horrible now.
Yeah, that's all I know.
I
Yep.
forgot.
All right, let me have a look at this area. Okay. All right, so down here, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that ping on the map?
Mm-hmm.
There is a clerk's office, a place with like papers and where like one would what's the word I'm looking for?
It's like here, Ash. Just to
That top right hand, that top one of that.
that one.
Yep.
Cool. I'm a outliner.
Yep. There is in that block of buildings a little clerk's office that technically belongs to either Roland Watt or one of his associates.
I do not know this man.
Roland Watt is a magistrate. And it has been locked in a legal battle for 12 years now. Over who owns it. It is part of a larger estate deal, so like the question of like who owns the estate that's being divided up. And no one can technically use it until so it's just been boarded up for 12 years. Or no, it hasn't even been boarded up. The front door's been locked for 12 years.
I love this.
Because Roland Watt, the original partner of his legal firm that he was a part of before he became a magistrate, passed away, and then like how many years ago, and now they're like, okay, well, who gets all of the things?
Okay, everyone, but what if we
Mhm.
convince his ghost
Yes.
to
Okay.
write a will saying that we get it?
Yes.
What if that's what we did?
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a thing that is
That's what I
possible.
was thinking.
Because, like, there's no way in Duskfall there isn't some kind of procedure for ghosts to, like, right? Like, have a will express, like, desires over the fate of
Okay,
their
but like his ghost would have been destroyed 12 years ago.
Would it, though?
It's a
So
The spirit ones are good, but they're not infallible.
that's true. Did you want
That's
to?
true.
Did you want to go finding out information?
Yeah, I think I wanna
Well,
gather some
who's the two
information.
parties that are fighting over it?
It is Roland Watt, who is a magistrate.
And the
He's a flashy fella.
yep.
And then I'm gonna find a name.
The Dimmer sisters.
Well, yeah, because this is the thing. My strategy for finding out is definitely to go have tea with the Dimmer sisters.
It would be so funny if there was like a legal battle and we're just like, all right, now we're going to go through the contracts. Everyone takes a pile of papers and we're going to help them win this legal battle.
That's it. We're going to lean on V's real life expertise for this mission.
I think it is.
Right, V, how do we prepare a submission from a ghost such that it's admissible as evidence? Go.
That's right.
Oh, it's Lady Drake. She's from Charter Hall. She's the one who takes a bunch of bribes.
Excellent. She's on page 3 of a D's Who's Who in Duskfall book.
So Lady Drake, and what's his name? And Roland Watt. They are currently. They both came up through the ranks through this like same legal firm, and now there's a question of who gets all. Now that they're both magistrates and can't actually be lawyers, who gets all the lawyer stuff? And neither of them can use any of it. But then be darned if the other one's gonna have it.
Yeah, and then there is like the unnamed senior partner who was the owner but is now deceased.
Yes. Funny. Hilarious.
Yeah, I want to go visit the Dimmer sisters.
Yeah, cool.
Love the Dimmer sisters.
Yeah.
My favorite old ladies.
So...
and you're their favorite pig bearer.
It's exactly.
Can I go with you in case you need a hand?
I think
that seems wise.
Yeah, I think Belle just like makes a face and is like, "Look, absolutely, but Dimmer sisters are very friendly now because we did them, how you say, small favor."
How friendly? Like weird friendly? Or
very friendly.
Weird friendly?
We are very good friends now.
Just good friendly though? Or like
good
weird?
Good
then that's
good
fine.
Friendly.
That's fine, I'll come.
But maybe do not ask too many questions about, how you say, friend making, hanging out activity.
You don't want me to ask why you are friends with them now?
There is saying back in Scotland about a woman who asked too many questions about how blood sausage is made and does not like answers and so starves to death because she no longer will eat sausage.
The only thing you can eat.
Just saying, maybe do not ask.
So Belle, why are you really good friends with the Dimmer sisters now?
Well, I think we get a shot of like Belle pulling on like this great big like oilskin coat over the top of all the knitwear and like pulling on like a hat, and we're like preparing to go out into the street from the lair. Well, how much do you know about the sootery pig? And then we like
that's what we cut.
We fade out as like.
What information are you conveying?
Here is the Cliff Notes. There is a tradition called the sootery pig. Where the communities raise a pig through the year and then they roast it and they eat it for like Duskfall Christmas. And it is believed that this pig has, the hopes for the next year, yada yada, superstition, yada yada. And so we stole the biggest one of those in Coleridge.
Yep, from the poor miners.
400 kilos from the poor miners. And we gave it to the Dimmer sisters, and they ate all of the hopes and dreams, and now they're our best friends. And then Belle just like shrugs and looks at you helplessly, like, I told you you wouldn't like how the sausage got made. Like, you asked.
Thank you for being honest with me, Belle.
Yeah, they just like reach out and like pat you on the shoulder with one big hand, and they're like, come on. Inside, there will be tea, and it will be warm. We may even
I
get
need
to
something to warm my soul back up.
We may even get to see the second room.
I don't know if I want to open the door to the second room. What I've learned today is that once you open doors, you can't close them again.
Yeah. So we 100% get that, like, a shot of you being invited into the Dimmer Sisters' house and being led down a hallway with a whole bunch of, like, masks, like these plaster masks of, like, people's faces, just, like, lining them, and they've all got, like, weird expressions. Most of them are, like, got their eyes very shut, and then lots of, like, little porcelain cats on doilies on side tables, in, like, dressed as, like, different, like, there's one that's dressed as a blue coat, and then there's one that's dressed as, like, that's dressed as the Emperor, and there's one that's like dressed as a coal miner from Coleridge in a, like, a really racist, like, in a really, like, stereotypical offensive way. All these little, like, all these little porcelain cats as you walk, and you're led down. Rosalind leads you down a hallway, and it's like, yes, I think we have some papers that might be useful to you. And she says Adele has quite an interest in family trees and genealogy, which might be helpful. And she leads you into this room that's just got, like all of these portraits of, like, people looking very stern and just, like, and like heaps of and, like, all of the portraits have just the little word deceased noted under them, and then like there's heraldry in, like, frames and things like that, and like just heaps and heaps of filing cabinets. Adele is like one of the lesser Dimmer sisters, because I think there's lots of them.
Oh yeah.
She's one of the lesser Dimmer sisters, but I think you've seen her. I mean, those who were in the last thing saw her come out in her nightgown last adventure. And she looks up.
Belle is not in the room.
Okay.
Belle has I don't think either of the characters noticed this, but, like, we, the camera, saw, like, as they were going down the corridor, Belle just, like, got, like, slowed down and, like, got really distracted by the masks.
Mm-hmm.
And we just don't know where Belle is now.
Okay. Nightfall, she Adele, like looks up from and, like, removes her like pince nez, and it's like, sorry, I was just finding out, I think I may be descended from from one of the knights that from before the cataclysm. In fact, I'm quite sure, which is very exciting.
That is very exciting. I think with such a wonderful family as you and all of your sisters, it wouldn't shock me at all if you were all descendants of one of the knights before the cataclysm.
Yeah, and she says, yes, you'll never believe it. I traced it through a family member whose name was Smith.
Smith? I've never heard that name before. It's a very uncommon one.
And she's like, oh, you're obviously not a studier of the genealogical arts, but can I help you?
Well, me and my friend Belle here, and I'm going to turn around and look for Belle and not be able to find Belle and be like, well, Belle was very excited to come by again. Something about a pig.
Oh, yes, the pig. Yes, it was very delicious.
I'm so glad.
I had a part that tasted like a wooden horse.
Wow, that sounds like something else. So I heard a rumor that you were particularly good at this research and genealogy side of things. So I actually came because I had a question for you.
And she's like, she just kind of, like, looks at you being like,
Well, have you heard about this whole ongoing feud between the magistrates, Roland and Lady Drake? It's been going on for years. I'm looking for some information about it. Thought you might have some.
She's like, oh yes, I think they're both still alive, aren't they?
Goodness knows how, but yes.
She's like, well, I think we could find some things, and yeah, let's do a roll to find out about how much information we're getting about this sort of thing.
So that's just an action roll?
Yeah, what do you think? What kind of action roll are you?
So I would say,
how are you framing this? Yeah,
like I would think consort purely because we are kind of. I'm seeking information from someone who is a connection now. I'm not trying to like deceive. I guess maybe charm. I would say consort or sway, but I'm leaning toward consort.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're consorting for it, then it's going to be, probably, controlled limited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my feeling.
Okay.
As opposed to, like, for instance, if you were studying and going through her papers, that would be maybe different, right? Like that's a different thing.
Yeah. So I think that I'm more kind of trying to get information through her as opposed to seeking it myself.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool.
That works
so
for me.
controlled but limited.
Mm-hmm.
Any bargains?
Yes. She falls in love with
No.
No.
I want everyone to fall in love with me, please.
She falls in love with only one thing, and that is sock dolls.
What?
Look, I'm just giving you information about the character.
Actually, I do have an idea for Devil's Butt.
Yeah.
Which is like, the Dema Sister's house is really weird and spooky.
Yes, it is.
I had a train of thought. Give me a moment. I just need to quickly look something up.
Get lost in it.
I got
never find Belle. You leave
distracted by
without
sock
Belle.
dolls.
Well, like, I had a train of thought.
I'm imagining like a creepy doll made out of socks, just sitting on the end of the bench, just watching as you
The eyes just move.
Just thinking that, like, as I leave, looking for Belle, and there's just an extra mask on the wall of the hallway now that looks disturbingly like them.
Suspiciously.
Yeah, but so, like, the Dema Sisters, their house is very spooky. It's full of arcane traps and bullshit, I assume. And it is the kind of place that one could one could become, like, lost in, both, like, literally, but more importantly, like, metaphysically. One could lose oneself to the lure of the place. And so, like, a clock either for Nightfall or for Belle, like, just, like, becoming, like, lost to the Dimmer Sisters' house, like, for good, and, like, a big clock, and, like, put some ticks on it.
Oh yeah, okay. How about yeah, I like
become a sock puppet.
Yeah, lost to Dimmer Sisters as a 12 clock, I reckon. And I think I'm gonna put that on Belle, actually.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. I'm fucking down.
You're the one off fucking around with stuff.
Yeah, no, totally.
If Alana wants to take that devil's bargain.
Oh, Luke's hell keen, so sure, why not? Let's go.
Yes.
It'll be collected by the Dimmer Sisters.
Dimmer Sisters. Well, no, because I imagine that what this ends up looking.
Actually,
like,
that's true. With Belle, it would be lost too.
Yeah, it would be weirder, right? Like, it wouldn't just be Belle as a mask on the wall. It's like Belle becomes like a weird, spooky, like, ghost friend or something. I don't fucking know. Also,
Luke, do you want to make me an insight resist just to find out how many ticks we start with?
I would love to do that, but first, can everyone just advise me, because I'm about to order takeaway ice cream.
Ooh,
That's a
Can everyone,
thing?
can everyone advise me on flavors?
yum.
Definitely getting vanilla. Definitely getting lemon sorbet.
Mm.
Should I get? They do a really good dark chocolate sugar-free sorbet, or I could get raspberry.
I think
I think dark chocolate.
same.
All right.
Because I think that's bitter, and the other two are you've got like a sour, a sweet, and then a bitter, as opposed to too sweet. I think that's the way to go.
That seems like a good advice. All right, thank you, everyone.
Everyone in chat thinks that we're wrong, but that's fine
Okay.
because they aren't as cool
What
as
does
we
China
are
have
because
to-
we're.
We're not gonna get butter cookies. Who is what? What is it? Absolutely not.
Anyway, my roll, I got a 5.
Yep. Cool. Wow.
Good job. And I just ordered my ice cream. Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Play the game again.
Fantastic.
10 to 20 minutes. I will have to briefly go downstairs.
Everyone's okay with that.
Yeah.
Yep, all right.
We
We're
all
just
believe in
jealous.
ice cream, so it's fine.
Yeah, so that's Inside Ash.
Yeah, and we're gonna use it as 1 to 3 is gonna. We're gonna use like 1 to 3, 4 to 5, or 6 as like
But in
taking the
index.
highest. But yeah.
Not resolved.
No.
Mental strain or willpower.
What's insight one?
Insight is understanding or deception.
It's understanding or deception.
All right, cool.
It's not getting lost.
Poo-poo.
So highest is 3, so you're gonna take
2 ticks.
yeah.
Nice. It's okay, my buddy Holtz is gonna rescue me.
All right, cool. Yeah, and so and like this is gonna be a thing. Anytime you're going into the house, we're gonna have.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool.
Amazing.
Love it.
So on a,
I'm gonna get so much XP for that.
where is the fucking bit on
Gather info.
gather info? Got it.
Oh, cool.
So what's the result? On a limited, you get included partial information, and you get a complication. Cool. Okay, so
Yeah, it's standard, right?
yeah.
Or limited?
No, limited.
Yeah, incomplete or partial information. More info gathering will be needed to get all the answers.
Yep. But Thana, the senior partner, Thana Penderin.
Oh, that's good. I want to hang out.
She. Okay. Yeah. Right. The Thana Pendrin and someone listed only as Carissa. There's a record. Thana Pendrin and Carissa. And question mark. Like a baby was had between the like these two women had a baby. Out of wedlock because Thana never married.
Scandalous.
What an adorable baby that must be.
V, can you advise on how badly this will impact their prospects?
Not at all. I'm not there.
Yeah. But yeah, you find that out. You also I'm just going to I'm going to use the 5 to tick the clock again by two segments because of the amount of time that it takes while Bella's lost in the thing. So yeah,
That's cool. Go through their papers.
yeah. All you know is that a hospital in Brightston, no, not in Brightston, in Six Towers, that is run by the Weeping Lady people, is like has the birth certificate. Or like that's where the birth certificate is
Oh,
from,
that's so
was
cool.
issued from.
Cool. So they should have a record there. That's exciting.
Yeah, and so I think when we come back out of the hallway on the way back, Bella's just like still in the hallway. Just like settled down. Are there, for whatever reason, Ash, I'm picturing a specific like hallway in my mother's house
Yeah.
that has there's like a window
There's
along
no
the
windows
like
in this
long
hall.
wall. Yeah, but like on the wall, the opposite wall, there's like a little couch.
Oh, there's definitely like a
Yeah,
really
there's, like,
thin
little
couch
viewing-
that is like
yeah, like
far too
viewing
thin
settees.
it's far too thin to be comfortably sat on, but and it has like very very finely embroidered upholstery.
Yeah, so Bella's sitting on this couch and just like talking to one of the masks.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just come in mid conversation and Bella's like, yes, it was very hard back in Scotland. You know, the Unity War, it was a whole thing, frankly. And we were still working in the factories. My cousin, his whole arm, all the way up to here, just burned to shit by the Leviathan blood. Not very safe place. And so, of course, that is why we came here. And just like chatting away with this like random mask on.
Oh,
Can
No.
I come past while I like overhear some of this?
Oh, yeah,
Cool. So
absolutely.
as I come
No,
through,
like,
I
Belle-
just want to.
Belle doesn't notice, like, Belle is not aware of your presence. It's
Okay.
as though you are a ghost
Cool.
and the mask is a real person. Like,
Okay.
they're having some weird inverted, like,
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
real and what is not.
All right.
Just-
I want to just put my arm around Belle, and kind of say, so if you think your time there was bad, you should have seen Tagros, and just kind of laugh and give a bit of a knowing wink, and with my one eye. So who knows? It could have been blinking.
Yeah.
And
I would like to see Tykeros someday.
I would like to see it with both my eyes, but unfortunately, that will never happen again. So.
I think Belle just makes like a shrugging, like, oh, anything's possible kind of gesture. Like, we can put a ghost eye in your socket. Like, it'll be
Yeah.
fine. Like,
yeah.
ways and means.
I don't even know if you would be able to see Takaros, to be honest. I think that you need to have consumed the demon's blood in order to see Takaros. Otherwise, it's just kind of empty.
Mm.
Anyway,
That's cool.
and
That's
then
really
just
cool.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
now that we've learned some stuff, shall we take our second break there? And we'll be back in a minute.